Today I would like to speak to you about a condition known as gigantism. But first I would like for you to use your imagination. Imagine you're 8 feet tall. Imagine that you are trying to squeeze into your car, sit in your favorite chair, or walk through your front door. There are plenty of people in the world today that suffer from this condition. Being a biology major with a concentration on medicine, I've always been interested in medical oddities such as this. And by looking at the causes, effects, and treatments, I hope that you will get a better understanding of the condition today. There are plenty of diseases that plague the world, but some live in the shadows, such as gigantism. Gigantism is defined as abnormally large growth due to excess secretion of growth hormone in the body during childhood before the growth plates have closed. And growth hormone is actually a protein hormone secreted by the pituitary gland located in the brain and is important for the body to grow. The causes of gigantism are long. The main cause is a pituitary tumor located on the brain, which causes excess growth hormone to be released, while multiple endocrine neoplasia type 1 is a disorder that causes an overactive endocrine gland. This overactive endocrine gland actually leads to tumors on the pituitary gland, causing more growth hormone to be released. Thirdly, McCune-Albright syndrome is a disorder that is caused by mutation in the DNA, and it affects bone, skin, and hormone-producing glands of the body, such as the pituitary gland. Once this happens, there's a tumor that forms on the pituitary gland, and excess growth hormone is released. Lastly, the Carney complex. It is a disorder where multiple tumors are found throughout the body, and these tumors grow on hormone-producing glands. These glands are such glands as the endocrine gland and pituitary gland. Once a tumor grows on the pituitary gland, excess growth hormone is released. These are not the only causes. These are some of the most common causes, and there are a host of other causes. As with causes, there are always effects. The greatest effect is a height increase. The best example of height increase is Robert Wadlow. When he died at the age of 22, Robert measured 8 feet 11.1 inches tall. Also, another problematic effect is skeletal and joint problems. These people who suffer from gigantism grow so large their joints and muscles cannot carry the sheer weight of their body. So people like Sultan Kosin, who is today's tallest living man at the height of 8 feet 3 inches, has to use crutches to get around. And Yao Defen, today's tallest living woman at 7 feet 9 inches, exhibits the next two of my effects. She exhibits potential blindness because her pituitary tumor has grown so large that it is now pinching the optic nerves in her brain, causing her severe vision problems and will potentially cause blindness. She also suffers from puberty delay. Because of this, she lacks no secondary sexual characteristics. She has not grown breasts, her hips have not widened, and she lacks any body hair. Each of these people who suffer from gigantism also all suffer from cosmetic changes. They will either suffer from frontal bossing, which is a large forehead, to thickening facial features, and many of them suffer from an increased size in their hands and feet. This is Sultan Kosin's hands. He has the largest hands in the world. They measure 11.22 inches, and when he tries to use a standard number 2 pencil, it's like using a toothpick to write. Robert Wadlow is known for having the largest feet in the world. His feet measure 18.5 inches long, and he actually wore a size 37 AA shoe. These effects take a part in their day-to-day life, but luckily there are now treatments. With the help of MRI and CAT scans, tumors can be found on their pituitary gland. And if there is a distinct border to their tumor, these can be removed. But if not, there are now drugs that can be given to these people who suffer from gigantism. These drugs, when the tumor is not completely removed, are called somatostatin analogs. These block the release of the amount of growth hormone into their body. But for some people, surgery is not an option. So, dopamine agonists and pegvisomant is given. These block the effect of the growth hormone in the body. There is also a last resort treatment. It's known as radiation therapy. This is a very last resort because it takes 5 to 10 years to even see a result, and the radiation causes problems. Typically, it does lower the amount of growth hormone in the body, but it also lowers the amount of hormones that are important for the function of the body. And the radiation itself causes obesity, learning disabilities, and emotional changes in children. These treatments have come a long way, but hopefully they will get even better as time goes on. But gigantism as a whole is a very rare and complex disorder. In the United States history, there has only been 100 diagnosed cases. Gigantism has many causes, but the most important cause is a pituitary tumor. And many of the causes, other than the pituitary tumor, always end in a pituitary tumor. The effects, they're even longer. The list ranges from height increase to how the people look. It really does affect their everyday life. But luckily today, there are treatments. There is surgery out there that will help these people to be able to live a somewhat normal life. And hopefully one day their treatment will progress and these people won't even have to be like this. They can live a completely normal life. But with the information I have presented today, I hope that you have a better understanding of the condition of gigantism, and I hope that you have a better respect for the people who suffer from this disease. Thank you.
I'm Amanda.